Hola gente, aquí la entrevista de Oliver Sonne con BBC Sport Lancashire sobre el cambio de país, cosas de su vida personal, etcétera. Espero la disfruten.
Over a month, I think now. So yeah, slowly getting better and better and settling in. And yeah, I got my apartment now, and my partner's here as well. So outside football, everything is also getting together. So that's always nice.
How important is that you get things in place away from football to help you settle in as well?
I think it's a massive part. For me personally, I think what I've experienced is that if everything around me is not in place, then it's hard for me to perform on the pitch. So to get that sorted quickly with the apartment, with my partner getting here, we have a dog as well, and that could be a little bit tricky to get to the UK from Denmark. So all of that was quickly fixed in help with the club. So that's really nice for me to just go out on the pitch and know that everything around is sorted.
What type of dog have you got?
We got a little mixture between a Havanese and a Maltese, so yeah,
Okay.
a cute little one.
Nice. So all the family's over then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just the three of us, so that's lovely.
How excited were you when the move to England and to play for Burnley, when that was kind of suggested, when that was not, you became aware of that? How excited were you to do that?
I was really excited. I think the interest became sort of relevant for me in the summer, and then I obviously had a lot of talks with Burnley and my agency, and I had a lot of talks, and then yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't possible for me to go in the summer. So luckily for me, they of course I kept performing on the pitch as well, but Burnley came back for this window transfer window, and then we could do a deal, and I'm really glad that I'm here, and I love everything about it, and yeah, obviously had a lot of good talks with the manager and the team, so yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
How tricky is it when you join a club in January? Because you obviously missed out on their pre-season. You join halfway through a season when they're all used to playing with each other. How challenging is that for a player?
Yeah, it's always nicer to go in the summer, of course, and I wanted to, but that was not possible because my previous club wanted to keep me. So of course, it's different, and especially here and now in the situation that we're in, we've conceded 9 goals, so it's pretty difficult for me to go to the manager and say, "Hey, Gaffer, we need to change the back four because we're not doing anything good." So obviously the lads are doing really well, and it's difficult for me to come in now and obviously show what I think I'm very good at, but hopefully there's gonna come opportunities for me, and I'm sure there will, and I have to get them and do my best to perform on the pitch. But yeah, it's always different in the transfer window in the January.
It is a remarkable defensive record, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite impressive. It's quite impressive. It's yeah, it's crazy.
It may be sometimes easy just to brush it off. Everyone likes to talk about scoring goals and attacking and that side of the game, but actually, what the team's doing this season is quite extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite extraordinary. I always say that good attacks win matches, and then good defensive win championships. And I think you gotta have that base where you're not conceding any goals, because then in the difficult games you're gonna come away with a draw. And I think those extra points in a tight league, that's gonna do massive for us in the end. So yeah, really nice of the lads, and obviously I want to be a part of it, but it's just difficult to come in here and say we have to change because things are not working. It's really brilliant for them, and yeah, we're keeping everyone fit and keep pushing every day.
Obviously, having to wait for your chance in the league, but you did get a chance in the FA Cup at Reading, and hopefully maybe this weekend as well. What's the FA Cup mean to you? You're a young player that's played in Europe. What does the competition mean to you?
Yeah, obviously it's a massive competition, and always watch the FA Cup and all the other cups that are here in the England, and also yeah, Championship, Premier League. Everyone is all of the tournaments are huge tournaments, but obviously the cup it's the same in Denmark. I was lucky to win the cup in Denmark last year, so I know what cup games mean. There's just a different atmosphere in the stadiums, and the same here. I felt that straight away when I got my debut in the FA Cup. It's another vibe, and we had a kind of tricky game against Reading, who were really really good. But in the end, we got the result we wanted, and but yeah, really really nice to feel the fans and to feel the other players, and always difficult. But when a new team sort of just mixed together, we had a young guy, some young guys as well. So, but it was nice for me to come in and play a role.
We'll wait to see what the manager does with regards to team selection on Saturday. But whoever gets a chance to play on Saturday, because it's difficult to break into that 11 at the minute in the league, are you determined to try and make the most of that opportunity?
Yeah, of course, always. I want to show all the things I believe I'm good at, and I'm sure the manager will look my way because the games come thick now, and obviously they got me here for a reason, and I hope I hope that I also perform on the training ground enough to get my chance in a game very, very soon. So of course, when the chance comes, I'm gonna be ready to perform, but. Yeah, it's the manager's decision, and I'm only here to wait for the opportunity, and then it's my role to go in there and perform my best.
So you were born in Denmark, weren't you, Oliver?
Yeah, I was born in Denmark, yeah.
But you play for Peru.
Yeah.
So just give us a little insight as to how that works. What part of your family member is from Peru?
Yeah, my grandmother is Peruvian, and then she moved to Denmark because she met my granddad, who is Danish, and then when I got a little older, and obviously I could see that Denmark had a really, really nice team, and also really, really nice right backs at the moment. Then the Federation of Peru, they asked me if I wanted to come and maybe see the facilities and see how they did things, and then I thought about it, and I chose to accept that offer because I felt a lot of love from them. And yeah, it was a really really nice opportunity for me because they wanted me so bad, and I felt the love straight away, and I couldn't really deny that it was a really really big experience for me. And now I've been there quite some time, and yeah, it's just getting better and better, and learning the language and learning the guys, and yeah, it's just a big part of my career as well now, and I'm very very happy that I chose Peru.
What's playing international football in South America like? That must be some experience.
Yeah, but it's different, but they're really really good. Obviously, there's a big culture for the football, and the fans are really really crazy. So the atmosphere you feel in the stadiums are amazing, and I think that yeah, it's just a vibe going there, and people have so much energy and passion for the sport, and it's not that different on the pitch, but all around the pitch is just 10 times more than many places here in Europe. So it's been really really good for me as a person to just get out there and try something totally different, but also as a player I've learned really really much. And when you go to big stadiums here in Denmark and England, it's you're kind of used to that vibe because you felt it down in South America, so you're not surprised or afraid of playing on the big stadiums.
And have you settled into England pretty well? Have you been here previously before joining Burnley or not?
Yeah, obviously I've never been to Manchester actually or Burnley, but I've been to London obviously with my partner and my parents, and yeah, just a lovely country, and we live in Manchester now, so there's a little ride here to Burnley, but we got a nice apartment, and everything is sorted, so that's nice.
And have your parents been across to see you, or have not had chance yet?
Yeah, they already been. They came and helped with some things for the apartment. Obviously, there's a lot we have to do. And then they went to the stadium and saw the game against, I think it was Leeds. So a nice game for them to watch. Obviously 0-0, but a good vibe on the stadium and a big match to watch. So yeah, they've been and they loved it as well. So that's always nice to have people over.
Yeah, and they'll be dreaming of their son playing in the Premier League next season.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We're all dreaming of that.